Genip here. Today I'll be showing a ranger tutorial around a condition-based build which uses the axe and the warhorn along with the short bow. Okay, let's look into the runes. I use Rune of the Nightmare mainly for the condition damage, but at the same time, when you get hit, it has a chance to fear for 1 second, which is extremely strong but completely random. Okay, Sigil of Superior Energy. This is always good. It gives you half your endurance bar again, where whenever you dodge anywhere, you remove a condition, along with a 60% chance to cause a 5-second bleed on crit. And because you have 17% crit with Fury, that's basically 37% crit, so you're really likely to crit, especially when it comes with 5 attacks. Then the short bow, Sigil of Superior Energy. Short bow doesn't really do much damage, it's mainly for the control, so therefore we don't really need any aggressive runes on the short bow. Now let's get to the traits. On the traits, here we have the Signet of the Beastmaster. This is because we are using this utility here called Signet of the Stone, where you will basically take no damage for 6 seconds. But please be aware, this does mean you can still get conditioned, and you can still get knocked down, stunned, dazed. It just means that you'll take no damage at all. No. Sharpened Edges, chance to cause bleeding and critical hit. If you pair this with the chance to do with the same one on the weapons, you have a chance to do multiple bleeds on the target, which is really good. Now, Pet's Prowess. This was somewhat negotiable, but it was chosen because the pets do a lot of damage, so it is somewhat useful. But it's mainly a personal choice here. Natural Vigor. Increases endurance regeneration by 50%. If you look at this, this is like almost mandatory. It is really good. The major trait here removes a condition from you and nearby allies during a dodge roll. This is the strongest trait in this section, and possibly the strongest dodge trait in the game at the moment. In fact, it's too strong. Anyhow, spirits have twice as much health. This is because in general, spirits do not have a lot of HP, and it can be killed relatively quick, so therefore it is good just to back it up, especially as we're using the elite spirit and the utility spirit. No. Burst Reach causes fear. This is really good. I'll show an example. It's a 2-second fear, plus at the same time it gives me protection, so let's try it. There we go. It's been feared. Then we can switch to pet. Feared again. And bearing in mind, every time you switch your pet, the cooldown resets. And in this build, we will be using 2 juvenile blue mowers. Now, if we look at the utilities and the heals, first we have Heal Yourself as 1. There's no main reason for taking this, except it's the shortest cooldown, and it gives a big healing output. Now, if we look here at the Stone Spirit, it gives me a chance to get protection every time I attack. As you see, it's just came up. Alongside this, it also has Quicksand, which is a 2-second immobilize, and a cripple per pulse. This is really good if you want to just come in, land all of these, and speaking of that, Split Blade, this is where your main condition damage will actually come from. Say like if you can get in close, then you can use this utility here called Sharpening Stone, pop it, use number 2, and 10 bleed stacks at once. Bearing in mind that was no crits, so if you do get crits, and it procs the bleeds, you can put huge amounts of bleeds on at once. For example, that puts 7 on, where it should only put 5 if there was no crits. So, now, if we look at the Spirit of Nature, the reason I take this is because it gives regen for around 460 per second to not only you and your allies. And a good tip with this is that if you use it just as you're about to go down, then it will revive you. No joke, it will actually revive you, which is extremely strong. Now, let's look at the mower pets. Let's look at its abilities. Okay, if we look here, Screech, 10 seconds of protection. Plus you can swap your pets so often that you can keep protection up permanently if you have the Stone Spirit. Next ability, Peck, simple attack. Now, Hamlet Cry, this is amazing. It heals for what it says, and you can switch it, so it's just great. Now, vulnerability, simple attack, pretty long cooldown, but it's really good. Well, the main thing is the fear and the protection. Because if you look, switch it, attack, switch, chain it again, that's 4 seconds of fear alone. Now, if we look at this, Winter's Bite, that's a 10-second recharge with a 3-second chill. That can be good just before you use your blades, so you can try and stop them from removing them. And another good thing is, always use Call of the Wild before you use Split Blade if it's available, so it gives more chance to crit. So for example, if you use Hunter's Call, which has a high chance to crit and put bleeds on as well, then chain it with this, that's 14 bleeds right there. And each one ticks for 99 per second. As you see, he just died before every single stack even finished. Okay, let's move on to the short bow. Now, look at the short bow. You can fire a spread of 5 volleys. So look. However, if you come close, they will all hit and they'll all daze. But if you look at the concussion shot, it stuns them from the behind or the side. So if you want to stop them from moving, just shoot from behind. But if you want to stop them from casting any type of spells, it's always best to hit them from the front. Now, cripple, this is amazing because it actually lasts for 3 seconds. That's plenty of characting time if you're trying to get away. Just hit him once, then just run away. Another thing is that you have an ability called Quick Shot, which evades when you use it. So if you're immobilized, because they're gonna like eviscerate you, for example, a warrior would do, you can just pop it inside the immobilized, and you would dodge it. You can actually dodge in the immobilized with this ability. And now, for the other example, I'll show you the 5 volley darts hitting. And now just look how long the poison stays up for. Now, going back to this. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers, see you later.